Hello guys. According to the world view of ancient Western civilization, they took Britain Islands as northern end of world while Sri Lanka as the southern end of world. These two islands had similarities while placing both ends of world. But this was not only the fact that similarity both islands had, and among those similarities there could be one fact that both counties had faced similar kinds of historical situations. Also, by looking at these similar historical events, the historical events called Rose War can take as one of leading event. Rose War is the chaotic power struggle that happened between two royal houses, House of York and House of Lancaster, to throne of English in England. That battle happened in the 15th century AD, and it was extended nearly 30 years span. But this same kind of power struggle happened in Sri Lanka between two royal houses, Royal House of Labhakanna and Royal House of Maurya for throne of Lanka, and this power struggle happened between 6th century to 7th century AD with many bloody incidents. So how did this power struggle happen? To study this, I separated this power struggle into several steps. They are: origin, first usurpation, civil strife, civil war of Maurya clan, rise of foreign mercenary influence and change of administrative capital, start of Manawama Labhakanna clan. Also, I mainly used version of Chulavamsa, which translated by Wilhelm Geiger as the source of study. Chulavamsa is chronicle Sris that recorded main historical events that happened between 3rd century to 12th century AD in ancient Lanka. Apart from that, I used different web contents, but I safely filtered them for trustworthiness. According to modern historians, Chulavamsa is taken as the second chapter of Mahavamsa, which is the main literature historical resource about ancient Lanka and also one of longest and uninterrupted chronicle series in the world. Origin. First, we have to have some clear idea about these two clans before starting to explain this struggle. Who are these Labhakanna and Maurya? There is no clear clarification for Labhakanna aka Labhakan clan. But the name of Labhakanna origins with Glamba plus Karna, which means long ears, as Blamba means long while Dakarna means ears. So many have stated that this clan members had long ears, and that was reason for address this clan as in that Namwi. According to theory of Mendeleev, this situation has less possibility for long term. Some sources stated that this clan carried out royal secretary positions which write down royal orders and events happened in royal court, and so named as Labhakanna for this official position. According to some historians, there were found some clans with same name were mentioned in Indian historical records too. But it was unclear that there were interrelationships with these clans and Labhakanna clan and Lanka. However, after researching several records, current historians speculated that this clan should be a native aristocratic clan that had ability to perform certain effect throne of ancient Lanka. Anyway, according to Mahavamsa, was entered to battle of throne in Lanka for the first time officially in King Ilanaga era, which in 37 to 43 AD, but they were succeeded their mission 67 AD by enthroning clansman named Wasamba as king of Lanka. After that, this clan's many branches ruled the country for more than half a millennium through history. The Maurya clan was also an aristocratic clan in ancient Lanka. According to some source, was said to be migrated from India from the ship that Bhikkhuni Sangamitha took sacred tree Sri Maha Bodhi to Lanka. According to Mahavamsa, there were come 18 clans with the Bhikkhuni Sangamitha and her team to Lanka. Among them there were clan named Maurya, and they were distant relatives of royal house of Maurya clan, which controlled Maurya Empire that time and were members of Maurya clan in India. It was said this clan should be descendants of those members who came to Lanka. After the end of Maurya Empire in India, these clan members remained in Lanka, and people in Lanka regarded them as aristocratic people. But the journey to the throne of Lanka became long for this clan. because natives might be looked at them only as aristocratic clan but not as suitable candidates of rulers. There were several times there were weak rulers, but the Maurya clan never got chance to fight for throne. That means whether they lived long time in country, but their origin came from India, so natives might not accept their legitimacy of throne for long time. So, they had to wait for a long time for an opportunity. At last, they got the chance to battle for the throne in Lanka in the 5th century, and it marked the start of this power struggle. The royal house of the Maurya clan was found by King Duthuzana by defeating 7 invaders who ruled the north and north-central part of country for 27 years. After defeating 7 invaders and killing them, Duthuzana enthroned as the king of Lanka, which means ruler of whole country, in 460 AD. This person was the one who sponsored to create Kala Wua water reservoir and Yoda Ella water canal, and was start-upper of creating large water reservoir by jointing small ones. Also, Awakana Buddhist statue also built in his region time. But his region time very acts caused rush-up struggle of Labhakanna and Maurya. How has that happened? Before that, there have to discuss the cause and effect of King Duthuzana enthronement first. After the invade of 7 invaders happened, there was no direct leadership to fight against them for long time in country. Even Labhakanna clan did not have leadership to fight against these invasors at that time. Hence Duthuzana, who came from Maurya clan, used the chance and given strong leadership to people to fight against these invaders and end their rule. Among invaders, apart from first 2 others, were all killed under his leadership too. Because of this feast, people in the country accepted this king as their ruler wholeheartedly. After enthronement, he was done great work to agriculture in country by creating water reservoirs like Kala Wua, and also done great service to Buddhism by creating stupas and Buddhist statues like Awakana Buddhist statue. With all of this, the whole country accepted this family clan as a legitimate clan to rule the country. With that, Maurya clan passed their last obstacle to battle of throne in Lanka. Then what will happen to Labhakanna clan? As the former ruling clan, they still had legitimate right to throne. So how could they only look at the process of other clans securing legitimate right of throne and do nothing? At that time, they had not right leadership at that time, but that did not mean they lost talented men who have ability govern country well at all times. Also, the faiths of people in them are still there. So, they still have legitimate right to throne. How could they be willing to give throne to others willingly? On the other side, the Maurya clan got their chance to have the throne after so many years of waiting. How could they be willing to hand over the throne to others willingly? So, what will next? It is indeed a bloody struggle. However, from later event which happened was after time of King Duthuzana, as mentioned in several resources, King Duthuzana might have tried to mitigate the situation at start of this kind of bloody battle between 2 clans. How could minimize or evade the situation that happens for a long time? From becoming relatives. Indeed, by making intermarriage between 2 clans can reduce resentments between them. So, it was said one of his daughter of King Duthuzana married a person named Upethissa. According to some resources, he called as Lamani Upethissa, and from those resources historians concluded that this person was a member of Labhakanna clan. However, remember, this man will play huge role in future of this bloody battle. Okay, let's get back to the story. To find that there had to get in touch with a